We're going to paint this today. I've been putting off painting the old cab for a while, and it's getting close to winter time, and I really want to get this cab out of here before winter hits. So we got to take the time this weekend, finally prime and paint the sides of this machine. And we're only going to paint the sides up here. That's it, and then it'll be done. So I'm going to use today is some primer, whatever I have left of this Kills primer. I used some of this on my pads before, and it's pretty heavy, so there's plenty left. And then we're going to paint the sides red with this paint here. And the plan is to take, I'll show you. The plan is to, well, secure all this plastic around here for protection, and then take the brushes, and then we're gonna paint the edges. Then we have to put the paint in this roller bin thing, and then we use the roller brush that we got here for both the primer and paint, and then just paint the rest. I'm gonna do maybe 2 coats of primer and then 2 coats of the final coat tomorrow, and then that should be it. All secure, good to go. Seems like it's coming along pretty well, huh? Yeah. Got a nice even coat going there. As even as it can get. That roller brush seems to be working pretty nice though.
Yeah, this is going really well.
That coat looks actually really nice up there. I'm wearing a mask, by the way, so I don't accidentally get high on these fumes because this is oil paint.
I'm not. I'm gonna get high as fuck.
Meanwhile, on this side, I've got the edges painted, ready to use the roller brush on it. Coat 1 done. Second coat done. It's a whole day later. Primer is nice and dry. This side is feeling good too. I'm gonna finish this up with painting the rest of it, and should be finished finally. So I lied. It's about a week later and I still haven't painted this thing. We're gonna do this today, I promise. All right, time to paint this red.
You're listening to Spokane's freshest grand mixer, DJ Mass in the mix.
Looks good right there. Check that out. Nice and glossy. You can see the reflection. See more paint action here.
Yeah, sick paint action.
Mm-hmm. So now we pretty much have to wait for that to dry, do another coat, let it dry again, and then the second coat should be enough, but if we want to be generous enough, and if we have time, we can do a third coat. And with that, that's it. I'm done. We're done with this thing. This is the last of the work that I'm willing to do for this cab, period. That's the end. This is it. And check this out. A couple of thick coats of primer and paint makes this look really, really nice. Check the other side too. Lighting's not very good on this side, but I assure you this is very, very red. There's like a streak of the primer there, but that's okay. I'm just really happy that I finally finished this thing. Well, finished as finished as I want it to be before I sell it to my friend Mike. As I mentioned before, Mike is... Let me just face the camera. That is the last thing that I needed to do with the cab, that I'm willing to do with this cab. I just want this out of here. And it came out, this paint job here that I just showed you came out great. A couple of thick coats of primer, thick coats of the red paint here makes it look really, really nice. And honestly, like, I could have, like, you know, painted the whole thing red, but that's just so much more work that I just don't have time for right now. And I just want to get this out of here. My friend Mike, the guy who I actually bought this cab with, is buying the rest of it, bringing it to his new house. He just bought a house, just moved in like last week, and he just needs this cab to complete it. It's gonna be great to finally get this out of here, reclaim the space in this room. I'm excited. I'll be moving it out of this room on Sunday. Finally get this out of here. So pumped. But yeah, like, man, this is a lot of work has gone into restoring this thing. Like the pads here were the first things that I had to work on. It took so long to get done. So many days of ripping this thing apart. I took all of the 4th of July weekend. Took all the 4th of July weekend to paint this thing, clean it out, reassemble it. And it was just like, you know, wake up early as I can in the morning, get the work done, and it'll be like 3 in the morning. I'll still be working on it, and just repeat it over the course of that weekend. And I gotta say, it came out great. Like this whole thing was in such rougher shape than it is now. And then I'm the first time I've restored an arcade cabinet. I'm pretty happy with the work that I've put into this thing, and I'm gonna kind of miss it, but I know it'll be better at my friend's place. I don't have room for it here. I've got another cab here already that I'm gonna take great care of and enjoy playing on it. While I was restoring this thing, I made a few videos with the restoration process. If you haven't checked those out, please do. I put a lot of work into that. Finally done. Today's the day I'm moving the old cab out. Just one lonely pad left. we've already moved the cabinet and the pad, the other pad, into the truck. It's finally happening. Well, that's it. First cabinet's gone. My friend Mike is taking it to his place to get it set up. And yeah, it's, wow. First cab I ever owned is gone. Even though the first cab's gone, I'll actually be going to his place later to help him set it up. And then that's when I can finally say goodbye to that thing. There it is, all set up. Running extreme, missing the riser here that I forgot to bring to you. This seems to work okay now. It's just that the pad's still shaky. This must be stuck. Yeah, I might have to like loosen up the screws a bit or something. The up arrow's stuck on that one. Gotta say goodbye to this cab.
Hey, wait, here's a picture of Dave saying goodbye to the cab.
Yeah, we gotta get that. A video of Dave taking a video.
Yeah, I gotta take a video
I'm not even
of...
taking a video, I'm just snapping photos of Dave. Looking
Yeah, I
impressed.
gotta say goodbye to this cab in its new home. Hope you enjoy it.
As I got on.
Bye-bye.